ที่เคยบอกอดเคลมที่เคยบอกความรู้สึก shame just a lame ไม่ได้หรอกหมด flame ที่จะบอกจบ same ที่ไปจอดปลด fame ไว้บนคอก่อนวางลงไม่ต้องตอบคิดว่าทุกอย่างมันดีคิดว่าโอกาสคงมีสมหวังดังว่าทันทีแต่กลับพลาดประมาท and that's me core engaged out of fate about what I make till I fall I break it's all kinetics chaos dramatic baby please bring me to my knees and that's what I be need a rest and educate take a break no more motivated while my dream had faded just the same ที่เคยบอก talk again ตัวประกอบ not a main คือคำตอบ use my brain คงไม่จอด if there's pain that we regret check the gain reassess you like extension here's the catch so do I please bring me back core engaged out of fate about what I make till I fall I break it's all kinetics chaos dramatic baby please bring me to my knees and that's what I be need a rest and educate take a break no more motivated while my dream had faded ลองมองย้อนแล้วก็คิดไม่ได้อยากสักนิด but it's too late little bit cannot hold this fate shift need a rest and educate take a break no more motivated while my dream had faded
Hello. What's up, Piruna? Welcome to the stream. Good morning, guys. I say morning. Not really morning anymore, isn't it?
This time we'll say before I talk it's all kinetics chaos dramatic baby please bring me to my knees and that's what I be and that's what I be need a rest and educate take a break no more motivated while my dream had faded
We're gonna be doing a few things today. I'm gonna finish my dailies first. Then we're gonna be looking into the a little bit of a drama for those who don't know. There was a little bit of some drama with Tenebris versus what was that? Tenebris versus TierC, which was the Friday matchup, the top 8 matchup for Tier Cup. And boy is it spicy. So we're gonna do all of that first because then we're gonna need some breaking down in some context as well, just to make sure we understand the whole thing, right? I personally spent a couple of hours yesterday just looking at the VOD, looking at the highlights of the game to see, was there really was the allegations true or not, right? And I think I've come to a pretty conclusive finding that we'll talk about after this, right? But I think it's important for everyone to understand how it works, right? Especially if you are involved in the more competitive sense. TVE 119. Strong. Which accessory would you prefer on a priest, angelic or expert? Angelic. What's taking that so long? I think priests are plenty tanky enough that they don't really need like golden foot ring anymore, and they can just focus on increasing their heals, right? And expert ring doesn't really do much. I mean the GCD helps a little bit, but I feel like you don't really need that additional GCD. So for those who haven't heard of the drama, essentially it was truck. Hello Tira, welcome to the stream. But yeah, essentially it was cheating allegations of one of the teams from the other team, right? In that Tenebris versus TierC top 8 match, which was reported and ultimately found no wrongdoing on the teams. So I'm here to share a bit of my perspective as well, and a little bit of my experience and analysis on looking at those matches to see, was there actually cheating, right? But once I explain like the circumstances and what happened, it would make a lot more sense to you guys. So I think Cinex can clear 11 to 15 on season 2. Yeah, I think every job can. It's just that sniper is easier now. But every job should be able to, and will be eventually be able to clear 11 to 12 to 11 to 15. Right? It's just easier now for paladins and snipers. But next patch they just made it. Even now, 11 and 13, you can clear it as biochem or Mastersmith, right? But next patch, they're gonna make it easier for every other job to do it. Like I cleared this as I've seen professors clear this floor. I've seen wizards clear this floor. As you know, not being carried, but actually doing decent DPS, right? I've also seen Synexus, right? Mastersmiths, Biochems doing good DPS here. Do I have auto guard? I do have auto guard on. I fell in love with a stranger. Didn't nerf the season 2 bosses? No, not yet. Next week. I've tested the changes. 12 is a lot easier, right, in terms of like the mechanics. Same with 14, right, and increased damage from all other classes as well. So that's gonna be a lot easier. Oh shit! Rest the bard. Rest me quick. Oh god. Were we able to be tanked? Yes, we should be able to tank the 12F explosions. Like I was taking like 40% HP from the explosions, so it's gonna be easier. Patch coming tomorrow? No. It's not coming tomorrow. It's probably gonna be on Thursday. Lex. Lex. Finish 14F? Nah. I don't have like a static party to try and error with, and it's always been randoms, so I just don't bother, really. I heard 14 isn't that hard if you have like snipers. What the fuck? Ah. What's up, Kenny? Welcome to the stream. The priest is manually casting Lex. Yeah. So much things to be desired there.
Beautiful time coming town as always. Hope I stick in this moment forever day. When the time passed, I gotta say how lucky we are that we live and stay. Walking across old road, they dressed in this white. All the tree decorative lights shine so bright. Can we repeat this all the time?
Am I still playing global? Yeah, I'm still playing global.
Through the Christmas song.
Sleigh bells ringing in the Christmas air. Gifts keep stacking, joy everywhere. Holly on the mantle, lights in a row. Christmas on the mic, let the good vibes flow. Can I be a Christmas? I gotta say so, at least in one moment.
Light or dark? What do you mean light or dark?
Take a look on the sky for a reindeer race. Maybe we'll see them run through the star. Oh bless.
I don't know, still trusting this like you do. But I love the way you talk while dreaming too. Smiling back to passenger that happy in this vibe. Like they all waiting for this time by their life. Santa Claus, please give me a gift this night. All I need for Christmas is you by my side. Sleigh bells ringing in the Christmas air. Gifts keep stacking, joy everywhere. Holly on the mantle, lights in a row. Christmas on the mic,
What
let
the
the
fuck?
good vibes flow. Can I be a
Snowflakes dance like whispers in the breeze. Carols echo softly through the tree. I'm knitting in minefields just right in this world of glowing white. The star above
hum, that's who we know. A melody of love in the winter glow. The clock ticks slow, but I don't care. Time freezes with you there. Jingle all the way, but the rhythm don't stay. Rewind to the vibe, keep the carols on play. From the Grinch to the Glee, every heart's on the mend. Christmas bars hit harder, this joy never ends. Sleigh bells ringing in the Christmas air. Gifts keep stacking, joy everywhere. Holly on the mantle, lights in a row. Christmas on the mic, let the good
Will the support still be one shot after the update? Nah, even DPS wouldn't be one shot. Even DPSs will survive. I don't know.
Merry Christmas.
What's up, Gotcha? Welcome to the stream. Odin Cup win? Ah, that is gonna be so far away. Slower, okay. And dismantle this shield. Where's that shield? This one. Great. Great. Where's my HP so low? What the fuck? What mean? Where's my HP so low?
Me shine.
Why is my HP so low? Oh, because I'm not using beats. I recently switched to Priest from Performer. Would you say getting a Fen card is worth it? No, not really. You don't really need the Fen card for any of all situations, right? There's still a lot of things that can cancel your skill casts, and it's just not worth it. Right, Fen doesn't block everything, so there are still things that can stop healing. Thoughts on Gunslinger release? Gunslinger's gonna be ass unless they there's a lot of things Gunslingers lack from global, especially since that job, when it was created for global, when it was made for global, they made it direct with third job balancing in hand. So a lot of the first and second job and even transcendent job skills are useless. So they're gonna have to revamp a lot of that in order for it to be even any good. So unless they fully revamp that class, right, it's still gonna suck ass. Most likely they will be seeing them import in RIP as their third job skill, right, into the game. Or paladin meta. Yes, much easier life than to try and fight damage. What's next? Baffle. RIP to MR stream. Yes, no more. We end streams in 30 minutes now. I'm kidding. But we got a lot of things to talk about today. So we're gonna wanna finish these MR, this TR ASAP. Alright, because we're gonna be talking about a little drama between Tenebris and Tenebris and TierC that happened in the top 8, right? And my analysis on it and what I think, really happened. Good evening, Encho. Welcome to the stream. All of this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Oh, I have auto guard on. All right. I can actually survive that now. Poggers. I survived that. Looks like can't. Tangina. Okay. I got heals, I could have survived the second hit too. Come here. Yes, good boy. How much ignore MDF is the goal for sorcerers right now? 526. 526 seems a bit low. Alright, we got so much damage taken here. We should be good. Oh shit. Big heart, watch me grow. I keep walking my dream. Even if the ground shakes under my feet. Yeah, this life is long, wild, dirty, I breathe. I fall, I crawl, I rise, still I believe. I learn the road ain't straight, it twisted and bent. Lost some folks on the way, I thought we're locked into the end. But the ones who stay down when the gas ain't low, hell, push the rest of the dream where it needed to go. A little bit here, yes sir. Thank you so much. Keep focusing, repeating wild things undone. But I swore one day I'd outrun where I'm from. Me, I'd follow, got to cry. คงเหลือไว้แค่สิ่งที่ต้องทำต่อไปเพื่อความฝันที่ยังหวังถึงแม้มันจะอยู่ไกลแสนไกล One day I'll fly high through the sky to sunrise, light, light, light. One day I'll own all day and night มองความฝันที่หวังให้มันวนกลับมา I'm going to put it here a little bit. Should be good. What's next? Oh my god, everything's so far. 16 minutes. We'll get our Maya purple first. Maya Copium. You never know, man. You give up? Which mini card did I get from the album? I got 200 purple fragments, Iruna. Fucking. I got a Ancient Strauf. I got an Ancient Strauf card. Fuck me, man. Everything I could have gotten, I got an Ancient Strauf. That was immediately dismantled for 200 purple fragments. Sometimes life, it is what it is, right? C'est la vie. It's gonna be a while before the next mini card. How much is it? Oh, 300 more. Ah, that's gonna be a while. Ancient Shroud to beat 14F. The amount of copium in that, man. It's here, I didn't see it. Oh no, it's in here. Is there an update tomorrow? No, there's no update tomorrow. I don't know where people get that rumor that the update is tomorrow. The Pioneer lasts until 3 June, right? So why would the update be on 1st June? Right? Any updates will come after the Pioneer closes. So most likely Thursday. If not, then it's gonna be the Monday after. But it's not gonna be tomorrow.
Yo, check this out.
They're confused because there's no announcement. You should be less confused if there's no announcement. If there's no announcement, it means that there's no updates coming, no? Why would you think that there's an update coming if there's no announcement? That's the weirdest thing ever. Does the stun CC from Loram last long? Pretty decently long. Long enough to be annoying. people are talking about it, but no announcement. So, general rule of thumb, right? In life, in games, whatever. Just remember that 90% of the people are stupid, right? So you don't believe whatever 90% of people are talking about, right? Think about it, right? If the Pioneer server lasts until June 3, why would there be an update before that? Is there a point in wearing gear as a priest in PvP content? There's not a lot of fear going around. I wouldn't say it's completely useless, but there's not a lot of fear that's being used. Right, not a lot of people using fear. It's really only Dorams, some snipers that use Requiem, some support biochems maybe. But generally, they're not like a lot of them. Barrel. There's creamy fear card, but you're not gonna be really affected by it as a support. Feral. I don't Drake. Drake is bad for paladins. We'll just go Feral. Feral's a lot of AoEs, like HP based AoEs. That makes it really good. Pally crit a thing now? Have to crit get crit reduction? Pally crit has always been a thing, right? It's actually even more paladins are diverting away from crit. Instead of crit, they are mostly playing P damage reduction. Oh, sorry, P damage. Just pure P damage. Right, there's less crit and more just pure P damage. 5-5. Nah. For the ties. Watch that paper airplane kiss the sky from my hand to the clouds in my mind. Tiny little wish on a cheap thin line. For the once, for the twice. Let it go. If it dies, we just Paladin, sniper. Every throw is a shot at the sky. Paper airplane, show me how to. Oh, she. They say crit Pally sacrifices P damage. Yes, exactly. Like, I don't know if you guys remember a stream from a month ago where I said good paladins don't crit. Right? There's a reason for that. I've been saying it for the longest of time. Good paladins don't crit. And your fucking Squidget card is really only for PvE. You're not gonna use it for PvP. You're gonna use things like Archer Skeleton, Frioni even, right? But you're not gonna be using what do you call it? You're not gonna be using the Squidget a lot for PvP. For the ties. Spore. Spore has nice reduction. Right, this is big reduction. For the focus, corner to corner, was one to turn loose leaf into a storm troop, sharp crease, heart piece in a form suit. Where are all the paladins? Nothing much for sale now. Did you top out in-game or do you use the party websites? For costumes, I just buy them from people, really, third party. My pally crit when a good pally doesn't crit. Do you think Spiral will perform better after the adjustment? Spiral, in testing, has increased the DPS for PvE, for Clashing Spiral, for LKs, by nearly 3 times, right? So they're gonna be a really good PvE class. PvP wise, you're still not gonna be using Clashing Spiral. Still a bunch of stuff that's bugged on Clashing Spiral. If they fix it, then you know it would be better. Do you have someone for Frontera 6? What do you mean? Someone for Frontera 6? At what point to become viable for PvP? I don't think any class that's not Synex will be viable in PvP if you're using a two-handed weapon. Right? Even snipers suffer in PvP. Right? Whitesmith is the only sort of difference. The only thing with why Master Smiths are different is because they get free reduction from one of their skills. But otherwise, even then, like Paladins are really, the Master Smiths are really soft, are really squishy, right? So they're gonna be dying. I guess we're competing DPS. They say Magnus works well in PvP. How does that work? They use Magnus mainly as a way for CC, right? With the stagger, with maybe lucky debuffs, but you're not gonna be using it as damage, right? The cast time, the delay is just way too long for it to be viable. 105% P damage reduction. Yeah, that's Master Smith without shield, right? And that's only if they continuously spam their cut boost. So, in some ways it's viable, but they have something to make up for their survivability, right? LKs don't.
รงนี้ได้เสียงที่พร่ำบอกออกไม่ออกไปโดยไม่ต้องผ่านใคร Realizing ความจริงก่อนใจ away It's alright ตัวตอนนี้ไม่เคยชินแล้วที่กูเคยเล่นไม่โชว์ภาพกูตอนที่บอยบินทุกสิ่งที่มันเคยจริงย้อนกลับมาเป็นดินแต่ยังยินดีทุกครั้งเป็นอาจิน What do we sing spit จนเชื่อชินคงไม่สวยงามเหมือนแหวนที่มันบิงบิงทำนองที่มึงได้ยินไม่ได้บอกให้มึงฟินแต่คงดีกว่าทุ่งการที่ยังคงเต็ม Wide awake can't escape the quake every thought every turn every move I make Wide awake in the night I ache no dream
Is it spawned yet? 2 minutes.
What do you think? Why you're afraid? Walls don't break, minds uncaged, 'cause we're awake.
They should change LK divide armor for spiral. I think it needs a bit more weight, or somehow the weight calculation isn't working. From what I've seen from the Swordman chat, Aura Blade isn't working with Clashing Spiral. So Aura Blade is by itself, it's about 30 to 40% DPS increase already. So if they fix Aura Blade, that might be what they needed for PvP. I think Gunslinger will be good at PvP. Hard to say. Like again, Gunslingers in Global, the entire class was designed for third jobs, right? And since we're never getting third jobs here, I don't know how that would fare. I don't know how that would pan out. So they are gonna need to revamp a lot of things for that. So it's too early to say. We don't even know what sort of changes they're gonna make, right?
Life's a masquerade from dust till the blaze. Dreams start to fade. A prisoner of the present, a mind unlaid. Awake till the end, till the night's betrayed.
They're gonna give 1, maybe 2 third job skills at most. I'm thinking either RIP or the Mission Bombard. Or even Rhino Eye, one of those 3 will be in third job, right? Regardless of which one it is, it's still gonna be like the class by itself needs so many things, right? To make it work. You need all your buffs, your arms race, your the ammo that really made it strong. Unless they sort of merge all those skills into one. If not, it's still gonna be really tough for Gunslingers to be any good. Oh, spawn.
Good time shining, good time flow. This ain't nothing like just so you know when it's happening. Whoa, just let it glow. Let it glow while thinking about good old days. Time will heal better on your
30-90%. Not the worst thing, I guess. Oh, there it is. No one in this channel. Ow! I took so much damage from that. Because I also took the Bard's damage.
What the fuck it be? Still flow and let them know, let them see. Even the sky gets heavy
Tenera quit ROC? Yes, he did. Well, not yet, but he's planning to. He's planning to quit. Does Pelly perform well from the start? No. It does not perform well from the start. Right? Early game, it's a pretty bad class. So you want to wait until like 99 and until you have like at least tier 7 of defense and attack feathers. It's not a class that is really good early game. The early game for paladins are really sad. So if you want, you can sort of prepare early, but then you don't want to be a paladin at the start. Right? Paladin is a class that scales mid game. Give me 1 second, my cats wanna go out. They were sitting by the door, waiting to be let out. Ow. 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 You got it. Damage taken. Huh. No. Remember cat. You don't play this current version a lot. Early game, good classes in the early game are like biochems. Biochems are really good early game. Synexes eventually become good as well. But biochems, stalkers are what those are good in the early game. Right? But once you reach 99, that's when the other classes start to catch up, when people get better feathers. Right? But if you're talking about like the early stages, if you don't want any trouble with PvE, biochems are gonna carry you through the whole thing, basically. I need a priest. But yeah, early game, biochems. If you're playing DPS, then biochems are probably the #1 choice for early game PvE. LKs are also okay, but biochems are good for PvE early game, and you can transition from biochem to any physical class pretty easy later on. So if you need to make a choice, then I would say biochems.
วกสวะเก๊กเกินเบอร์อย่าบอกกูให้ rest เข้าใจยัง less จนเบลอ you the how is the best cause it waste over ไม่พูดถึงเรื่อง take spot ดูยากแบบไม่เคยพบเคยเจอปีก่อนก็เอาว่าแดกแต่เห็นติดคอทำลงจะบอกคนนู้นคนนี้ว่าแตกเอาหน้าชูคอทำทรงที่พูดมามีอะไรจริงอันนี้อยากจะถามตรงๆเพราะหมด time in the scene คนเขาจะได้กอบใจลงวีรกรรมเก่าๆที่มีไม่ดียังดีให้พูดอีกทีคงมันดูเศร้าไส้มึงกลับไปคิดวัวลีวิธี fuck you ถึงสักมีเพื่อกูจะช่วยบอกใบโดนคำชมร้องโดนรุมหายแต่เสือกแอบไปร้องไห้ที่ก่อนกูเสือกไม่คิดจนติดต่อไปจะมีใคร
What's the best skill auto preset for full support in PvP? Wow. Really, the only thing you want to auto there is probably Blessing. Just because it's, you know, fast cast. Like things like Assumption, Impositio Manus, those you want to manual cast. But there are situations where you want to auto Assumption, right? Assumption is pretty much the most important skill to use after it expires or get dispelled. So, or you can auto Impositio Manus. So that gives you an idea of when your Assumption is down. So, for example, if in DD your teammate gets dispelled and you see yourself auto casting Assumption, you know that your teammate has been dispelled and now you need to rebuff the other skills. But why Assumption, despite the long cast time, is that Assumption is the most important skill for survivability to be used by the priest. So the moment you see you auto cast Assumption, you know that, okay, you know, my teammate got dispelled, but I have some time to rebuff them up. Just because that you have your most important buff already up, which is Assumption, then you can slowly take your time buffing the rest. You need a new class to play non-meta. At this point, the only non-meta class for PvP is probably LK. That's probably the only non-meta class. Every other class sort of, you know, has become meta one way or another. Where's that? How about Lex? Should it be auto? No. Lex should never be on auto. Okay, Bash is kind of viable, but Portal's concentration, reduced equipment PDEF. That equipment PDEF gets covered by... It gets covered by Assumption anyway, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, devs have done, in terms of balancing, it's not the worst thing in the world, right? Literally the only non-meta class is LK and Stalkers. Stalkers are, their PvP kit was never good anyways. So it's really just LKs, right? Who even now has a pretty good PvE kit. It's just that it just like falls off in a lot of different ways, right? Damage wise, survivability wise. If you want to survive, you're not gonna have damage, and vice versa, right?
One day hope I can see sky full of stars that can't buy out with money. One day even on daydream I got whipped up by someone like soft cream. Chat wedding themeที่ส่องประกาย like ray beam on day gleam that I never dreamed never seen หากมันเป็นเธอแบบนั้นคงจะดีแต่สิ่งที่พบเจอมันทำผมจมทุกทีด้วยลมของคำคนยอมทนไม่ว่าร้ายหรือดีแต่ยังเชื่อว่ามีถึงยังไม่เจอสักทีหมดเวลาตัวประกอบเพราะพระเอกที่เธอชอบจะเข้าวินหมดเวลาที่จะตอบเพราะคำถามบอกตลอด
For High Priest, what should be the priority in chance, crit rest, or PDEF MDEF? PDEF MDEF always. PDEF MDEF will be one of the most important stats you can get. It is the core base of your character, along with size and race reduction. That is why you can. That is why I literally made a total of 4-hour videos just talking about PDEF MDEF. Right. 4 hours of ROO content just talking about PDF and MDEF, and you know, a bunch of the other layer 1 stats. You can check out that video in my channel, explaining why it's so important. Can't provoke it. God fucking damn it. There we go. Nah, we didn't get it. Fighting for DPS is so much harder, man. It's just so easy to just get paladins. It's just so much easier to get paladins. Oh, they are adjusting some things on the. They're optimizing Con for season 2, but not the other guild auction related patches on Monday. I guess since those are all server side calculations that has no client side changes, they don't need to do a full-blown maintenance for that. I'm just making does it even have downtime? No downtime. Paladin doesn't need Esper? Yeah, Paladin doesn't need Esper, sure. Paladin? Nice. Paladin? My Paladin army is complete.
Same ที่เคยบอก talk again ตัวประกอบ not a main คือคำตอบ use my brain คงไม่จอด if there's pain that we regret check the game reassess you like extension here's the catch so do I.
Who will win Tier Cup based on my prediction? It's hard to say, really. It's really hard to say. Tier Cup is such a very mechanically and teamwork game mode right now that anyone can really win it, right? Forget anyone, you know, who did well in the top 96, top 32, whatever, right? Every single stage is completely different, right? Based on you know, just these individual teams' personal experience in their individual brackets. Some parties don't experience that at all, right? So they have been sort of tunnel vision into what they've been playing is the best because they did well in their division. But what did well in their division might not work well against another division's meta, right? Each division has its own mini meta. So whoever that reaches the finals, even then, when we go to the finals, it will still be a toss-up, right? The only constant in these situations is how well the team plays with each other, knowing the burst timings, knowing what to do when they're going for damage situations or survival situations, knowing what to do in depending on the situation of the round, right? All of those somewhere else. Yeah, exactly. Right? Rinaldi, right? Casual PvP player. He's down in the top 4. And that's because his team plays together very well. Right? He barely made top 8. He was ranked 8 in Division 1. Right? His team was ranked 8 in Division 1. And now they're in the top 4. Where's Troves? Where's T-Hit? Where's D-Systems? Where's Real? All of them. Where's Home? Rank 1 in your division, went home in top 32. Right? Because when you're rank 1 in your division, you don't learn. You're not losing. When you're not losing, you're not learning. Right? Fucking Tenebris played the same lineup for 6 days. Despite the weaknesses that lineup has, they played the same lineup for 6 days and all the way to the top 8. Right? They haven't experienced any major losses that made them say, hey, you know, let's plug up the problems in our lineup. Right? They didn't plug anything. They've been winning very consistently and they thought that was enough. No, the best teams will adapt. Right? The best teams will adapt. And you can't do the same thing. You can't do the same thing in top 32 and expect it to work in the top 16 or top 96 and you expect it to work in the top 32, right? Even from DD, you can't expect using the same lineup in DD and it will perform the same in the top 96. It is vastly different, right? First two days of top 96, T-Hit was 0 and they were 2 and 14. They won twice, they lost 14 times in the first 2 days. And they adapted after that to barely scrape the top 8. It's not unpredictable, right? It's about you look at the you cannot look at the tangibles. You look at the match history. All of those doesn't fucking matter. Each of these teams have been playing in different divisions, right? But the best teams are the ones that can learn. And if you're winning constantly, you're not learning. All you know, the only things you see when you're winning constantly is, hey, we're playing really good, or our lineup is really good, and you're not being forced to think that, hey, you know, maybe we need to make this small adjustment so that our lineup can be better in this map, right? If you've just been stomping everybody, you're not learning these things, right? You're not testing other compositions, you're not testing other jobs, so you don't know what those jobs can do or what those jobs provide to a certain lineup that, you know, might be different. The champ in Encore is a pro Dota player. Is targeting insane? So the targeting in this game is not that hard, right? As long as you know how to use the in-game UI, it makes targeting really easy, right? Combined with left clicks and tab, you're gonna land your Asuras on the same target every single time. It's not as hard as some people believe. Alright, I just want to change out this shit class. Tired of paladins. Very boring class.
Nobody cared, nobody cared. Shady quite fun, such a tune, so bright. Oh, even from a nightmare, from a nightmare. Think to tap the video past, so hurt, but we're not compared. Keep away, move not by it, even we don't know what is the truth. We keep our fight, find the reason why we try so hard on this game. Make a wish so tight, even it might change us, not the same. We try hard to prove it, stronger is that life we need. Big, real fighter, let's fly higher so we can be free. We're take our spot at top so high. We're on fire, burning and it ignite. Oh, burn, burn, burn all the things behind. Chasing to your out, don't got my. We want this happen right. Oh, now they can see we're on the
Some champs hit the pet, so you can like if the benchmark is bad players, then everyone who is slightly even mechanically skilled is good, right? So that's not a really good benchmark. Will the release of Glassheim cards like Ragnarok change the PvP meta? Not really. No. Orc Baby already exists, right? And Ragnarok is just a slightly improved version of that, right? Paladins are still gonna do paladin things, right? Because they know that if you're countering paladin, their teammates, professors or wizards are gonna destroy you. And every other class can convert element, right? So, do you want to counter paladins only, and die to everything else? You don't want that to happen as well. Right, it's not gonna be a huge meta changer. Now, Injustice card on the other hand, if it's not nerfed, if it's anything less than 1.5 second cooldown, that is gonna make physical classes really strong, right? If Injustice is anything if the cooldown is lower than 1.5 seconds, it's gonna be like, not saying that it's not already, but it's gonna be more physical DPS. Dragon Cry set can be bought, and let's see. Yeah, 4th of June. You got a couple of days to buy the discounted version. After that, I think it maintains in the shop. You just don't get the discounted version. The bundle. We'll be forced to use our hero then? We might be. Alright, I got a little announcement after this as well. Oh, probably not after this. Actually, yeah, after this TR. Oh fuck, we didn't get the TR. Are you kidding me? Alright, so basically today would be my last day in Dynasty. After today, after Imperium Overrun today, I'll be making my own guild basically. Dragon Cry set giveaway? Nah. Yeah, today's my last EO as a member in Dynasty. I'll go back to Mirage. No, it's a new start. Right, I'll be making my own guild. The name is not confirmed yet, but it will most likely be called Novaris, which in Latin actually just means start over, right? So Nova is start. Yeah, you get the gist. So yeah, after today's EO, that'll be the last one. Many girls? I have no fucking idea. Am I playing Ragnarok New World? No, I'm not playing Ragnarok New World. Zero and friends. There's a few guilds like that, right? BNF friends, JN friends. Requirements for a guild is that you have to be a Chinese or a Filipino baddie. Right? Chinese or Filipino baddies only. If you're a Thai baddie, we can discuss that. I heard Ragnarok New World is even more pay to win than global, which is crazy. Which is absolutely fucking crazy. Right? Oh, I found it. I found it early. Rest me, I'm demoing you. Devil, rest me first. Me first, bro. I'm keeping you alive. Which team do I put on a bet on? I haven't placed bets for tomorrow's. %. Oh, healing them. I thought that was damage. Alright. How did Tenebris lose? That's a very good question. And to do that, we're gonna have to look into who was the streamer there for that match? Belly Boy. Right, I watch so a little pretext, right? I've been watching. I've read a lot of things about this situation, and I've done a bit of research and I have a bit of understanding on the available potential programs that are for cheats as well. So just to give a bit of context, right? There are essentially two more widespread cheats or sort of hacks for RO Classic, right? One is a client-sided change. One is a client-sided hack, which essentially means that they can send commands and also receive commands from the client side, which are generally hidden from normal players. So a few of the features of that is things like extended range. You can basically double your cast range for casted skills, for example. Some other features for cheat number A, which is the first one, the client-sided one, is move speed hack, as well as being able to see invis. Right, those are the few more common PvP ones that you can see for cheat A. For cheat B, it's also a client-sided hack, but that one sends commands to the server. Essentially, it's sort of like a packet sniffer and injector at the same time, right? Both of these hacks are detectable, right? So don't try them at home, guys. They are detectable, and they are like very obvious when you see them, right? And I've watched nearly the 3 rounds of Tenebris versus TierC in slow motion. I watched it in 0.25 speed, right? I watched it in 0.25 speed to find out what really happened, and it is my unbiased and professional opinion that TierC was not cheating, right? In any way, right? A lot of the things happen that can be explained, and if you look at the breakdown, it actually makes sense why those sort of things happened. Alright, so let's start off with game number 1. Alright, I'm gonna play it on normal speed one time. Alright, let you guys see what's happening, and then we're gonna watch it again in slow motion. I'm gonna mute Belly Boy, I can't stand his commentary. Alright, so before we start, right, a little bit of analysis as well on the lineup of both teams. So Tenebris has been playing this Paladin double prof for the longest of time, and there is an obvious problem with this lineup. It's that your main primary sources of damage comes from the professors. So what I would do in this lineup, and what a lot of teams do in this lineup, is just go full MDef, full magic resist, whatever, and focus the Paladin. The Paladin is a very tanky class, sure, but when 3 DPSs or 2 DPS and 1 semi DPS focuses on the Paladin with Lex, with Dispel, whatever, that Paladin is not gonna be achieving a lot. Okay, so that's the obvious problem with this lineup coming from Tenebris, is that counter magic, aim the RG, game over. There's no outplay potential. There's no adapting in the middle of the game. This is the lineup, and that is the most that they can do, right? So on the other hand, if you look at the lineup from where can we see that? Right, let's see game number 1. Let's just talk about game number 1's lineup. Right. So TierC in deathmatch, they're playing Paladin Prof support Doram, and of course Priest and the Biochem, Priest and the Performer. So at this point of time, TierC's lineup, we don't know if the Doram is playing support or magic or physical, right? Doram is very flexible. You can play all 3. So, right, so the info that TierC has is easy. You have 2 DPS profs and 1 DPS RG. So all you need to do is counter the 2 profs and focus on Amelia, focus on the RG, focus on the Paladin, right? Next, for TierC, are you gonna... Now they have 1 magic DPS, 1 physical DPS, and 1 unknown, right? 3 viable builds for magic, for Doram, right? The magic Doram, the support Doram, and physical Doram. So at this point, you're thinking, okay, do I need more P damage reduction? Can I forego all P def or forego all M def? No, yes. So for Tenebris, they're gonna be on a more sort of balanced sort of reduction, right? They're not gonna be going all in one or the other. But for TierC, it's obvious, right? I just go reduce magic damage and I'm good, right? They're not gonna be able to burst me that fast. As long as our targeting, for me, if I'm TierC, as long as my targeting is on Amelia every single time. Alright, now let's play. Let's just play game number 1. I'm not gonna say anything, and then we're gonna look back in slow motion, and I'll show you guys the minute details, the small things that TierC is doing better than Tenebris that keeps getting them these wins. Alright, here we go. Game number 1. Right. Everyone's starting with King Piggy, which I personally don't really like starting with King Piggy. Genesis goes in, right? Double, try and sustain some damage. Genesis takes a lot of damage and manages to escape in time. Goes back into his team. Fighting on top of Nian Grass means that by default, 20% reduction. Again, these things, the lineup of Tenebris doesn't have. They have no way of reducing anything outside of this spell. Right, and purple, purple power. Right, Junpyo gets a kill on towards the professor. Right, good start. Now Amelia gets focused down. 1-1, still pretty fair. Still a pretty even match. Right now, Tenebris is on the aggressive, right? They're trying to chase down, trying to focus down someone. Here, Amelia, where's Amelia? Not on the screen. Switch up Genesis, guys. Come on. Amelia gets focused down, off screen. All right, 2 deaths, so 2-1 right now. And it keeps going. Amelia is running away. Look at where Amelia is moving away from. He or she is moving away. Like, Amelia got res, right? She died, got res, didn't get any heals, went chasing with like 25% HP and boom, dies again. Oh, mistake. Right? This is just straight up a mistake from Tenebris. Right? You're not taking a breather. Here again, gets res, 50% HP, goes chasing. Genesis is stuck behind. Genesis is not anywhere close to sustain to Amelia. Dies again. Right? Game number 1. This is just being outclassed. Right? Alright, so 4 kills in the end for TierC. 1 kill for Tenebris. 5.4 M damage versus 2.6. And yeah, everything else is pretty standard. The only difference, Amelia is doing jack shit, right? 800k damage, right? Compared to the support Doram, who's doing 1.16. This is a support Doram, guys. Right? This is a support Doram. He's not casting any meaningful damage skills, and it's mainly just supporting his team, right? So let's go to the start again, and right. Let's talk about the lineup again. So what does, now at this point, of course, hindsight, we now know that this is a support Doram. So what does a support Doram bring to the table for the lineup of a paladin and a prof? 1, the support Doram has shields. It gives Tuna Party passive healing as well as shields to his team. Right? 2, it gives debuffs. You have the Lunatic Carrot Beat, which has stuns. You have your Neko Power. You have chance to random fear. You also have Nian Grass and the other one. Nian Grass and the other grass. So Nian Grass reduces 20% P damage, M damage reduction, and then the other grass reduces 20% P attack and M attack. Right? So even though Mr. K by default is not a DPS dealer, he's assisting in his other 2 teammates' damage. So he is boosting the other 2 players' DPS damage. And the final buff that a support Doram gives is Meow Meow to his team, right? Meow Meow increases the M damage of his Professor by 20%, right? That's a 20% buff that the Doram is providing to his Professor. So it's essentially buffing up this Professor quite a lot, and this Doram is mainly there for CC. Alright, so we're gonna play this at normal speed first, right? So Carrot Beat, reducing the HP of some of the pets, blah blah blah. Land Protector coming from behind, and standing on top of Land Protector, trying to go in, right? So let's slow it down to 0.5 for now, right? So they're trying to focus on Genesis, who did go in to try and initiate the fight, right? Goes low, jumps away, safe. All right. So a couple of seconds where his team doesn't have the heals, but you know they are pressuring the Professor. Professor dies. First blood goes towards Tenebris. Right? Killed through the Osiris, and I mean that was the Osiris proccing. So they burst the Osiris, and now they're continuing trying to chase him down. Right? This is where the mistakes start to happen. Amelia, low HP, still trying to give chase. 50% HP, trying to give chase here. Jumps right in front of the Paladin, the Professor, right? The teammates catch up. Amelia dropping low, not dying. Osiris proc. This is the Osiris proc there for Amelia. Genesis stays back to heal him, and his team continues chasing. Right? They continue chasing on this Professor, and they do get the kill in the end. Right? This Professor is unprotected. The RG was sort of waiting for Amelia, but they get the first kill. Fantastic. Great start there for Tenebris. Right? Now what happens? Rebuff on the Sumshow. Amelia starts to get focused. Right? Trying to run away. Here. Amelia is on top here. Right? Wait, is this already on HD? Right. Amelia is focused on top of here. Right? Dashes away. You can see Lightning Bolt, Bowling Bash aiming on him. Giving chase. Making sure that Amelia cannot run. Here comes the Gloria Domini. Gloria, you see the Lex coming down. Catnip Powder, reducing the move speed, reducing the P attack. Amelia, taking lots of damage. Boom, death. Alright, 1-1, all good. Right? So at this point, I mean, we'll talk about the damage later on. But at this point, it's still 1-1. Here comes the mistake from Amelia again. Where is Amelia's team? Genesis next to him. Swallow is up here. The DPSs are spread out. So he's like just not really achieving anything, but it doesn't matter because TierC backs away. Right? Get into a better position. A choke point is better for them because they have Lunatic Carrot, they have a bunch of stuff. Now Genesis goes in, tries to get something done. They try to burst Genesis. It's pretty much impossible. So they back off in towards their catnip. Right, where's Amelia? Amelia dies off screen here. Can't really see how it dies. So, I mean, Genesis was split up. So there's no spot healing there for Amelia. So if Amelia continues chasing, yeah, it's gonna die for sure. Right? Amelia dies. Right? He's taking 200k bolts, which is a standard, which is a normal amount of bolts you would take. Right? It's not supremely high amount of bolts damage. Right? So second kill, mistake. Third kill, again, mistake here from Amelia. Going forward with 25% HP, bursted down again. And now they're on the back foot. Right? They're now just... The side of TierC is just on the back foot. They have to give chase. Running in towards slows from the Doram, the stuns from the Doram. And just having to constantly chase in towards the Professor, who can continuously do damage while running away. Right, so game one, for me, nothing out of the ordinary happened. Right, there's no supremely high amounts of damage, any form, whatever. Nothing seems like there was extended range, for example. And in terms of the damage, I mean, if your M damage is being buffed and also the enemy's reduction and damage reduction is being reduced, yeah, you're gonna of course be showing higher amount of damage. Also, don't forget, he is the one primary damage leader, right? And he is being chased. It's easier for the ones being chased to continue casting skills than the one trying to chase. Right? I don't know what happened to Genesis. He just couldn't keep up with the rest of his team. Right? Obviously this game was just a very systematic dismantling of their lineup. Right? Countering two physicals, countering the two magics, and focusing on Amelia. Right? And let's go to card. This is the more telling game. Right? So Tenebris uses the same lineup. 2 Prof 1 RG, and TierC goes for a Biochem. Biochem is super fucking strong in this map. Right? Biochem is super fucking strong on this map. Right? The heals, the PDEF MDEF reduction coming from Hellplant, and of course the RG Doram. Those are the RG and the Professor are gonna be the same things, right? So lineup wise, this is already a win in my book for TierC, as long as they do the same thing. Counter the magic, focus Amelia. Right? You have more heals than your opponent. All you need to do is just keep focusing on Amelia. Right? So they start off, Genesis ahead of the play. Right? Gets to the card doesn't move. Alright, all good. So what's the biggest thing you notice here? What's the number one? At this point of meeting, what do you guys see? What do you guys see that is different? Alright, I want you guys to think a little bit about it. What is different when they meet here? Right? Let me tell you the answer. 21 Nism is playing the purple debuff version of Battle Chant. So let me tell you what Battle Chant does when it's on the purple version. Right? The purple version of Battle Chant has a chance to reduce the opponent's defense and attack by 15% and 10%. So this is essentially PDEF and MDEF reduction, right? Coupled with Hellplant, with the plant weapon, that's a total of 35% PDEF and M damage reduction, right? Add on Provoke, that's a 60% PDEF reduction by itself, right there. Right? And with Dispel, removing Assumption and Angelus, anyone's gonna die easily, especially for a class that needs his buffs to survive, which is the RG. You need the Assumption, you need the Auto Guard, whatever. Yep. So they start off this way: purple Battle Chant, right? While Amelia's using yellow. That's a big difference already, right? Both are focused on offense, but TierC has a smarter way of going on offense. Remember, PDEF and MDEF is a layer 1 stat. It's a fucking layer 1 stat. Right? So look at the positioning right now, right? They're all, of course, clumped in the middle. There's LP. It's still purple Battle Chant. They put the Bio Cannibalize outside of LP, so there's still bonus stats, bonus PDEF MDEF, bonus healing in this area. We see Mixilog trying to dispel somebody. It looks like the RG. Amelia is being focused. Right? Amelia is being focused here. You got Gloria getting hit for 50k, so that's Lex as well. Right? And 21 drops very low. That's the Osiris proc. Amelia also Osiris proc. Amelia dies first, 21ism doesn't. Right, Amelia gets res. Doesn't go out, stays in the middle. So now right now you're the softest target here, right? Amelia. Right, now tries to back away. Genesis spots heal him up. Keeps being chased. Amelia walks back to the middle, dead again. Right, 21 isn't taking a lot of damage from the double bots as well. Amelia dies again, this time to the biochem. Right. And again, we take a look at the damage, right? You take a look at the damage they're doing to Junpyo, right? Junpyo is not the main focus target, so he's not being dispelled, he's not being Lex. Probably Ziff just was autoing and maybe out of range to hit Amelia. So let's see how much damage Junpyo took, right? With full buffs, right? 50k, right? Like this sort of damage is normal, especially if you have energy code, you have elemental shield, you still have your assumption, right? That's a normal amount of damage. You're not using damage hacks or whatever, right? Again, Amelia dies again, low HP. Still tries to stay inside, which again he doesn't need to do. He can back off, wait for Genesis to spot heal him back up, go back in with full HP. But no, he goes in with half HP. They get a kill on towards 21ism. Amelia dies again. Right. Now they're trying to focus on Genesis. Amelia gets rezzed again with 10% HP. Tries to get healed up. They're now trying to focus on 21ism. Let's see how much damage 21ism gets hit by Amelia, since Amelia got a kill, right? Where's 21ism? Right here. It's here, and damage not really showing up. Right, never mind, he dies. Whatever. Can't see the damage. Right. In the meantime, the Hell Plant is hitting them constantly, over and over again. Amelia dies again. Right. They are not focusing Junpyo unless there's no other target. But they're not focusing Junpyo, they're not focusing like Mixilog. They know that, profs are tanky. Right? So again, same thing. These profs are not giving a lot of pressure because they are being full countered. You full counter the profs, you target Amelia over and over again. And Amelia is falling for it. Amelia is not backing off when he or she is low. Again, look at this. Dies, gets rezzed at 10% HP, stays in the middle, instead of backing out to get heals, goes back in towards the fight, gets hit a few times, get Gloria Dominate, comes the Lex, comes the focus, Provoke is used. We see 21ism using Provoke, right? You see me using Provoke. Oh, also a big problem I saw on Swallows is he's fucking autoing. He's autoing Lex Aeterna and Lex Divina. Like, God. Right? He's just constantly casting Lex Aeterna and Lex Divina. Lex Aeterna, you don't want to auto it. You want to use it to focus a fucking target. Right? You want to mano cast it. Divina, what's Lex Divina gonna fucking do here? Nothing. Right? Are you gonna Lex Divina a prof who has 80% uptime on his anti-CC? Are you gonna fucking Lex Divina the fucking paladin? Right? Again, Amelia dies again. Almost dies. Alright, getting focus healed now. Still dropping very low. Biocannibalize on the outside. Hell Plant is still active. Amelia dies for the 8th time. In 2 minutes, Amelia died 8 times. Right? And again, not being healed to full, half HP, going in, dies again. Like, is it a question that Amelia would die? Like, I don't need damage hacks to kill a fucking paladin with 25% HP. Like, he's just dying. Because he's not backing off, getting healed, and coming back. Again, died. 25% HP. Right? Where's Amelia? Alright, we see Amelia right here. Right? Bolted, dead. Is he using Dispel? Yes, we see it, right? Amelia comes in. This spell is casted. Goodbye, Assumption. Is there Assumption coming in back for Amelia after Amelia gets debuffed? Where is Swallow? Swallow is here, right? Where's your Assumption? You're fucking autoing Lex Divina and Lex Eterna. Oh my fucking god! Right, now Assumption gets casted. Fantastic, good job. Right, after Amelia dies, instead of when she gets dispelled. Right, so we see the Assumption come out. Right, Assumption is already casted here. Dispelled immediately on Amelia. So Amelia right now has no Assumption. And here, Swallows is not casting Assumption again, casting Lex. Fucking Lex. Fucking both Lexes. Meanwhile, Amelia is walking around with no Assumption. Of course they're gonna burst you down, motherfuckers. I don't need fucking damage hacks. You're not recasting the most important skill. Brother. Oh my god. I've never been so fucking triggered. Amelia dies for the 12th time in 3 minutes. Right? Averaging in the top 8 stat line of 4 deaths a minute. Right? Finally Amelia is waiting outside, waiting for heals. Right? Not really getting heals as well. Genesis is like in the middle of 5 people. Now Amelia gets focus. Look at the damage on towards Amelia, right? We see 21ism chasing him. 35k is a normal amount of damage that you get from a paladin. Now gets Lex, dies. 70k Lex, both dies for sure. Right, Amelia comes back again. Battle chant, alright. Sacrifice, I have 50% HP, I gotta go in. You know, I gotta go in. Dies again. Oh, surprise. Surprise, I died because I had 50% HP when I went in. Bro, you're not pressuring them with your double profs, they're just going full MDef and focusing your fucking RG. Right? Look at the damage. The boss on everyone is 80k, 100k, 80k, 100k. You're not killing anyone with that damage. It's because your lineup has no other way to amplify your damage other than Dispel and your Lex focus or whatever. Right? But your fucking priest is autoing your Lex and your Lex. Your primary way to focus a target down is being autoed by your fucking priest, bro. Oh my fucking god. Like now, alright. Tenebris realizes, oh, we're losing out in damage. Well, duh, you're fucking losing out in damage. Puts Violent Gale on the side, hoping to amplify the damage that's being casted. Again, here comes a problem with the lineup of Tenebris. They have no fucking AoE on their lineup. What does that mean? It means that every single one of these pets for TierC are staying alive for the fucking longest time. Right? There's no focus on these pets. There's AoE damage coming from TierC. It comes from the fucking Hellplant. The Hellplant is gonna shred through all your pets very quickly. Meanwhile, your opponent's pets are surviving longer. Right? Because you're forced to constantly use Land Protector in the middle, you're not clearing out your opponent's pets. That means, hey, my pets just survive longer than yours at the same time. I don't even want to watch at this point. It's 15 deaths in 4 minutes. Alright, this game is over. Game number 3. So Team 2 comes out for Tenebris, right? Same same exact lineup, right? Double Prof, Pally, a Priest and a Wanderer. And TierC goes for their same deathmatch lineup. Right, this is the same deathmatch lineup. So here he is, Tenebris thinking, okay, you know, might be just a team 1 problem, or you know, something that they're doing different, right? They probably adapted in some way, shape, or form. They prepared and adapted for this game. right? What do we see here? We see Abyss Switch Pets to try and amplify the damage. Right? Emman goes in alone. Emman is here. His priest is here. I don't know where the fuck the Wanderer is. Right? So what happens when you get dispelled, Emman? When Raid Boss is far away? Are you calling that you're getting dispelled? Right? Of course you're gonna fucking die, alright? Let's just look back again. Where's Emman? Where's Emman in this debacle? Emman is here, in the middle of 5 people. Vincere is here. Heal range just outside. You can see the heal range of Vincere here, just outside. Raid Boss is next to him, casting Gloria for some reason. I don't know why you need to cast Gloria in this position, right? Right, let's see. Right, Emman is still full HP at this point. Let's try and see if the quality will allow us to see what happens here. Right, we see one pet dying. Right, so what does Child of Earth do when it dies? Right, when Child of Earth dies, enemies within the radius lose 10% P-Def and M-Def for 5 seconds. Earth Lord dies. Right, Emman's P-Def gets reduced. Catnip coming out. Frost Domain coming out. Right, they are chaining these pet skills to reduce the opponent's P-Def and M-Def for their burst windows. Right, a lot of teams are doing this. Especially the teams who are in the middle, struggling teams who are trying to find every single edge they can. Right, they know that this is the burst window. They call for the burst window. Frost Domain comes out. You see, Catnip Powdering comes out. The pet dies. Can we see anything? It's being crowded here. Right. We see Lex. Sideline is the priest. Right. Lex on towards Emman, who's here. Lex. And here comes the focus. He's Lexed. Do we see a dispel somewhere here? Where is the prof? This is the prof, right? Let's see. No dispel here. Was it dispelled earlier on? Let's see. Lightning bolt, and Metal Shield. Okay, so maybe it was dispelled earlier, but we know, as far as we know, Assumption is not being autoed. So I assume Assumption and Aegis has already been removed at this point. Right? Now they are giving chase. Emman is on the back getting healed up, I think. Yeah, okay. Full Cake alone with Raid Boss here. Alright, spot you. Okay, Assumption casted. Full Cake, half HP, giving chase. Alright. See what happens here. Frost Domain casted. Slow down everybody. Right, and Raid Boss casting Assumption far away from his team. Right, now they're trying to focus on this prof. Right, Emman again. I wish they just kept the focus on RGs. Lex is casted on the priest, who is not being focused down. Oh no, sorry, no. Lex was casted on Emman here actually. Lex, where was Lex casted? Lex. The prof is using Spiderweb to focus on Emman. It was Lex on Emman, right? Emman is Lex. He probably didn't get the Assumption. Right, still staying alive. Dispel used. Right, Dispel used. Dispel was used here, right? On Emman. Raid Boss is here. And again, no Assumption. That was probably too, even if it's on auto, that was too much to cast in time. Right? Recast on Impo. Nyanggrass and Catnip slowing them down, reducing P attack. Assumption recasted. Now they're being chased. Catnip again. Okay, Psychic Wave to kill pets. Look at what they're doing. They're using Psychic Wave to kill pets. Right? Psychic Wave's not gonna do a lot of damage, but it's gonna weaken their pets. Right, sideline recast Assumption. Focusing on the RG. RG gets spot healed because it's only 3 people there. Eman being focused down on the back line by the professor they forgot about. Alright, so I've seen also things about, you know, this RG not being able to be slowed down by Gloria Domini, right? Where's the RG? RG is this Thai name, right? He is here, right? Let's scroll back a bit and let's see if we can see him using Crashing Roar. No Crashing Roar. Jumps away. Gets stuck. Right. Still looks pretty normal. Right, now their last ditch effort here to try and get a kill. Again, focusing on the RG. He pre-used Crushing Roar, guys. He pre-used Crushing Roar even before the immobilize hit. So he won't be slowed and he can move. It has a 3-second immunity anyways. Right? Eman stuck outside, not dying. Okay, good. They back off, knowing that they're ahead. Right? Eman goes back with 10% HP. Of course you're fucking dying, brother. Okay, where's this Lex on? Right, let's see. Last ditch effort. This has to be a focus fire on someone. And Loki after that, right? But I mean 8 seconds is too much, but the final possible play you can do is get a kill and Loki. Right? So Raid Boss casts Lex on, it looks like either one of these 4. Right? Okay, it was on Mr. K, either Mr. K or Mango Sticky. It was either one of those. I mean, it was already over at this point. They're just getting kited non-stop, right? Amount of CCs, pet usage, this fucking carrot stunned 4 people. Look at this. This carrot stunned 4 people, they couldn't chase. Alright, so back to this game. There was a lot of chatter as well, right? Game number 2. How the fuck is a professor doing 41 million damage and, you know, Jumpio and Mixilog doing 10-10? The answer is simple. Fucking Hell Plant. Right? If you think about it, right? A Hell Plant on a pure support biochem who does nearly no damage on top when you're standing on top of Land Protector, right? Let's say 6 million damage was from Acid Terror and Mandragora, whatever, right? That leaves 20 million damage from Hellplant. So if I put 20 million damage on Hellplant on towards the Professor, which is gonna be higher, they're gonna do more damage with Hellplant because Hellplant scales with whoever it is on. So if I'm using Hellplant on my sniper, on my Professor, that Hellplant's damage is being amplified by the M attack that the Professor has and the M damage that the Professor has. So even if it's just 20 million, if I just copy this, right, and put it here, that means this Professor is doing 20 million damage, which is not that far of a stretch considering how much burst damage they're doing on this Amelia, who's not being rebuffed every single time. Right? So like, yes, you know, if there's anything else that is suspicious that you guys want me to look at for this specific matchup, feel free to DM me on Discord or whatever. But from what I'm seeing right here, there is it is just being it's just a composition problem and a focus problem, right? from the side of Tenebris. They just, when you never lose, you don't know what else is out there, right? So it is my professional, unbiased opinion that TierC is just outplaying and having a far superior composition than Tenebris in this top 8 matchup. Okay. Fuck, how long did we spend on that fucking replay analysis? Good fucking hour there. All right. So yeah, that is my analysis and opinion on this match. Like TierC just outplayed them in every way. Let's finish Dailies, then I'm gonna change job for Primo Run. Alright, relax on that, right? Relax on the hate, right? It's a normal reaction when, you know, you've been stomping everybody, you know, with the same lineup, and just don't get to see the other things, right? If you're playing the same lineup and winning constantly, right? You're in your head, you know, you're thinking, oh, this is obviously the best lineup. We lost one game, and that was on MVP or whatever, a cheese map. We're definitely not losing any games if we're playing the other maps, right? The other non-cheese maps, right? So it's a natural reaction, you know, for a lot of people to just look at, you know, what other people like. Blaming is like a lot of people's first reaction, or like looking at what might be suspicious instead of inflecting inwards to see what they could have been doing wrong. So again, very normal thing. But looking at those 3 matches, like this is the 7th time I watched all 3 of these matches. Like, this is the 7th time I watched in slow motion, and I cannot find any instance where there's any sort of suspicious instances or plays. Yeah. I mean, yeah, of course. Like the winners aren't gonna say anything, right? So, it's if there's any like suspicion on, you know, potential cheats or whatever, of course the losers are gonna bring, whoever's affected by them are gonna bring it up, and not the winners, right? But ultimately, I think the investigations by the officials, and also from what I've seen, is just really just shows that they were just mostly just outplayed in a lot of the senses, right? Build wise, composition wise, and even the micro plays. Cheese maps are like MVP or coin maps that, you know, you can steal wins from the opponent by other factors, by other factors in the game, in that specific map, that are irrelevant of your build, your composition, whatever. So, like, For example, champions are really good in both those cheese maps because champions by themselves are a very cheesy class, right? You know, you Asura get a kill, right? So, the two primary cheese maps are MVP and Coin, right? MVP, despite you having a weaker lineup, you can win just by, you know, luck of getting MVPs. Coin as well, right? You can just abuse certain skills that allows you to get those coins easier than your opponents. So yeah, those two I consider cheese maps. Alright. Well, at least tomorrow we'll be watching Poek versus I'll be casting Poek versus who's the other one? Poek versus Noibo, right? Both Indonesian teams. Well, 15 Indonesians and like 5 Filipinos from Noibo's side. I have friends on both sides, so it's gonna be a very fun match to watch. But yes, I'm gonna be very objective. You know, both are good friends of mine, right? And we're gonna have a fun time, right? It's still a best of 5. Oh shit, I went in solo. Nah, I can't do this map solo. But yeah, if we have time, we can also do a post-match analysis on each individual match, and we can see how those matches go. But that's for tomorrow. Right, today we're gonna after all these dailies, I'm gonna be changing job to probably Dora. I'm thinking. Why are they making skip tickets limited again? Yeah, it's annoying. I can't skip. Like this HHH is hell. Because you play with some randoms and they're not gonna do it properly. Oh, one guy got caught out. Doram guide soon. I mean, he's already had a Doram guide out. What's up, Van? Welcome to the stream. Oh, this Doram is using his summons to tank the ball damage. That's pretty smart. Or he just autoing and the pet somehow just summon on top of the ball. But if it was intentional, I think that was pretty smart. So he doesn't take damage from it. Is Bipolar quitting? Not yet. How was my Philippines visit? It was okay. The food kind of fell short for me this time. I don't know why. The food kind of fell short for me for this trip. And I didn't get to get any leche flan, which saddens me. Right. But otherwise it was okay. Got to meet new friends, old friends. Told me the origin of Pakpak. No sir. Bicol Express. Should have thrown Van into the Pasig River when he was drunk. Should have. Alright, my dailies done. No, I still have one more ton. God fucking damn it.
Welcome to Capra, capital city.
I think I should skip 13 today, and we'll clear out my hard. Oh, I already cleared this. I guess I have no choice. I have to do this and two more, like 6 and 7 maybe. I need to remove this.
มองไปทางไหนก็เห็นแต่ภาพเดิมๆรูปคู่บนโต๊ะที่ฉันไม่กล้าจะเติมความหมายใหม่ในวันที่ไม่มีเธอน้ำตาที่ไหลไม่รู้ควรทำเช่นไรที่บอกว่าไม่เป็นไรทั้งที่ข้างในสลายลงไปในทุกครั้งที่ฝันละเมอกลิ่นหอมจางๆค้างบนเสื้อตัวเก่าเหมือนเธอยังอยู่ตรงนี้ระหว่างเราแต่มันว่างเปล่าในใจ
Yes, a very low alcohol tolerance. Yes. Like, into his second tequila sunrise, he was already seeing stars. Right? Into his second tequila sunrise, he was already seeing stars. Tequila is a venom. Yeah, I personally don't like tequila. I personally don't enjoy tequila. I have sight. What I have sight on. Use that paladin on Oi? Yes, but it's hard in large scales. So I'm thinking to just play like Doram or something. Yeah, I can. Yeah, paladins can solo 13F pretty easily. Like as long as you have a good bard and a good priest, I can solo it. It takes some time, but I can right. Rest, please. Right.
so many love you, sing like I do, like I do.
Oh, I don't have auto guard.
Be my boo.
Just remember that. Auto guard. Provoke here.
Stuck on you like glue. Please give them some little clue before my patience turns full. I never know, I never know someone like you. How I can hold you. Keep finding someone like you, babe. You're my type, you're my type. I tell my friends about you too. That's alright, that's alright. Oh, you're not fool me, 'cause I'll fall for you since I see. It's hard to trust what it be, but at least it all turned to clean. Give me a chance to be by your side. Give me a chance to be alive. Give me a chance, hold your hand tight. 'Cause I'm stuck onto your kind. So what should I do? If I keep stuck right on
It's
you,
not Lex, brother.
I've never known someone like you. How I can hold
Oh shit.
We're sharing little secrets. Latex in your room. You send another picture. My heart crosses bloom. Do you feel a little tremble when you're typing back?
Do you think Noibo can beat Poek? It's 50-50. It's gonna come down to map selection, right? If Noibo gets a lot of like card contests, they're gonna win, right? But if it goes to like coin or MVP, then Poek has the advantage with your lineup. I'm still playing global. Yeah, I'm still playing global. How much HP do I have? I have 190 here. Because I have to switch. I had to switch some of the HP out for Mars. Oh, what the fuck?
Stuck on you like glue. Please be true till the sunrise from Halloween.
Having Venus on Encore is a cheat. If to get shapeshift off, Venus goes on ML mode. I don't think it matters that much. I personally don't think it matters that much. He's not using Lex on the Drake. Lex are on the summons. Any whales living New World? Yeah, of course. I mean, if they can buy their way to becoming a top player, then they're gonna love it. I can't even see the skills. Yeah, there's no Lex on this boss. I don't know what to say. Background changed. Yeah, I moved around the furniture a little bit. I moved the furniture around a little bit. Insanity? Oh god, that guy. Ah, 4%? Jesus. Ooh, let's go. What's the time? The new world gacha, we know what that means? Exactly. Let's go. Can dismantle this now. It could be my PvP reduction here. Ooh, 54 M left on that. Which one is it? Armor. 54 is 35.
And the pen's a gun. Who rewrites the book when the war is done? If we change the plot, do we change it faster? Or just rename the fight and call it New Chapter?
Let's go White Wing here.
The clock laughs loud, I can't keep up. My shadow trips, it spills my cup. Why's the finish
But yeah, I'm not interested in White Wing at all.
I'm running in circles, chasing a star. Climbing walls and
Oops.
never end. I chase the sun just to pretend that the light won't stay. But it slips away. I stumble, I crawl, I reach, I fall. Who am I proving it to at all? I'm done for. Try hard, why I try so hard? Even like an old car, I just try too hard. Drive from Earth to Mars. Should I still try hard? Like a shooting star. Dreaming so far away. Cracked mirror face down, another round of smiles that don't stick. My energy getting thin. They say it's worth the fight, but I can't find the night where dreams feel real, where hearts can heal. I scream, I shout, I cry, I fall.
Oh, Priest,
Fighting for, I'm done.
come back. Earth to Mars, can I still try hard? Right, now I have to clear 2 random pages. Sorry, 2 random floors, and I can't clear 1 and 3, so 2 is... Alright, I'll be right back, guys, real quick.
ไปนานสิ่งที่มึงทำได้ดังมาจนกูชินชา Fake smiles, backstabbers, snakes in the grass, see through the facade. They won't ever last. Talk a big game, then they vanish. Poof, gone, blagging to stop like the Japanese adult porn. Keep the middle finger high, to the doubt, to the hate, to the lie. If they never had your back, tell them step, tell them fall in line. Keep the middle finger high, for the ones who try to crush your shine. They pray for your fall, let it fly, let it fly. Middle finger high, middle finger high, to the fakes and the frauds. Middle finger high, breaking all your applause. Middle finger high, ain't no time for your laws. Middle finger high, telling all
Okay.
your frauds. Fuck all your motherfucker, fuck all your gold digger, fuck all your soul in the mirror. Middle finger high for your cup.
Con 7-9.
Came up from the cracks in the sidewalk. Dust on my shoes, I just kept that walk. Laugh in my face, now they watch my stock. Turn every side eye into TikTok talk. Yeah, bossed up, I was built off pressure. Turned
Finish
every
this
L
and we
to
can
a
change.
buried treasure. Hate in the air, but it feel like weather. I just hit my code and it makes me better. They said sit down, I said watch this seat. Turn that plastic chair to a platinum suite. Same ones front row used to laugh at me. Funny how the crowd change when you taste that free. Keep the middle finger high, to the doubt, to the hate, to the lie. If they never had your back, tell them step, tell them fall in line. Keep the middle finger high, for the ones who try to crush your shine. For free and for your fall, let it fly, let it fly. Middle finger high, middle finger high, to the fakes and the frauds. Middle finger high, breaking all your applause. Middle finger high, ain't no time for your laws. Middle finger high, telling all y'all the laws. Fuck all your motherfucker, fuck all your gold digger, fuck all your soul in the mirror. Middle finger high for your cuckold father. No apologies, no regrets.
Shit, there's so many bubbles. What the fuck?
Jump onto the microphone booth, spit the fire, never tired. Ain't no time for no screws. This ain't a shame, this ain't a joke, just proof. Keep the middle finger high, to the doubt, to the hate, to the lie. If they never had your back, tell them step, tell them fall in line. Keep the middle finger high, for the words that try to crush your shine.
What should we play? Physical Dorama or Magic Dorama, guys? Chat. We go Physic Dorama or Magic Dorama?
To the fakes and the frauds, waiting all your applause. Aim the fire for your laws. Telling all y'all the laws. Fuck all your motherfucker, fuck all your cold digger, fuck all your soul in the mirror. Middle finger high for your knuckle rider. Middle finger high. The clock laughs loud, I can't keep up. My shadow trips, it spills my cup. Why's the finish line always so far? I'm running in circles, chasing a star. Climbing walls that never end. I chase the sun just to pretend that the light won't stay. But it slips away. I stumble, I crawl, I reach, I fall. Who am I proving it to at all? I'm done for. Try hard, why I try so hard? Even like an old car, I just try too hard. Drive from Earth to Mars. Should I still try hard? Like a shooting star.
It's my face.
Dream is so far away. Cracked mirror face down, another round of smiles that don't stick. My energy getting thin. They say it's worth the fight, but I can't find a night where dreams feel real, where hearts can heal. I scream, I shout, I cry, I fall. What's I'm fighting
I'm just wishing on my prayer. Even sky turn gray but star clearer. Hope you can feel me like I can feel you. Passing through this night, that's what I do. That's what I do. Yeah, this time is the lonely. Yeah, you can deal, drive you crazy. It's been real, they will lie to you. อยากมีใครสักคนที่ได้แต่หวังให้มี Through my eyes and through my ears, no one in my sight, caught me full of fear. Hope I'll be okay under these clearly skies. Yeah, feel like ตอนโดนเทต้องทนกับความรู้สึกข้างในในบ้านที่กว้างแต่ไม่มีใครข้างเคียง Yeah, ในใครได้ยินบ้าง Please help me out เพราะตอนนี้ทำได้แค่เพียงรอแต่พอในวันไปฉันก็ท้อต้องบอกตัวเองว่าให้พอ คงทำได้แค่มอง That's the same with y'all. But if I fall in love, can you love me unconditional? I'm just wishing on my prayer. That's one day someone make me higher. Hope you can feel me like I can feel you. And spend our time with no later. Yeah, I'm just wishing on my prayer. Just wishing on my prayer. Even sky turn gray but star clearer. Hope you can feel me like I can feel you. Passing through this night.
Ah, what the fuck?
That's what I do. Yeah, yeah. Back, turning it right. อยากย้อนกลับไปเมื่อตอนที่สายไปเพิ่งจะเข้าใจรอยยิ้มในวันนั้นที่มันหายไปผมต้องทำไงเพื่อYou got the soft kind of pull like a tide on my window glass. I don't need forever promise, just one real moment that lasts. Yeah, if you reach I won't fold up. If you stay I won't be scared. We can let the whole world blur out as long as you're still there. Yeah, มองหาปุ่มบิดตอนผิดพลาด It feel like time skip ขออยู่เคียงข้างไม่ห่าง Feel like Lilo and Stitch ไม่อยากอ้างว้างตอนฟ้าสว่าง Gotta want
tripping, never second guessing. Just pure, unadulterated verbal blessing. Word to your mother, brother, I smother the stutter of these cats try to front. Ain't no butter on they gutter. I see the game, I dissect it, then I reacted. My intellect, a wrecking ball, perfectly directed. My wisdom, prism, catch the light, split the rhythm. Whoa, they say who I say, I'm the one you listen. Yeah, came from the quiet and locked in. Now they repeat what I jot in. Check my receipts, I am top list. You see the score, better watch this.
Ah, fuck. Rest me. Oh my god. Rest. Rest. Oh my god. Almost got it. Come on. 2, 1. Got it. Alright. Finally, we're changing jobs, boys. Oh, I'm not done with these yet. Jesus fucking Christ. I'll do it later. Fuck it. Actually, never mind. I'll just do it now. Was that 15? Nah, that was 10 with randoms. Game's a lot harder when you're playing with like random people. What should we change job to for Imperium Overrun today, guys? I want a class with shield, so any class with shield, any recommendations, any... on the right side. I'm thinking Doram, Prof, Dancer, DPS. Nah, I'm thinking Doram or Prof or Wizard. Well, either one of those three. Yes, shield, man, with a shield. Something with shield.
Welcome to the Misty Forest.
Sing like
Go through the Misty Forest and find the shadow of Daphne hidden inside it. To stop the forest corruption.
The anthem trial is a dangerous challenge.
What is life not playing? Trapper Sniper? I would never. Something good large scale. You just rewatched my commentary on Tenebris match. My nickname in Classic previously, not in Classic, in Global, I was the caster that likes to draw circles. Right, I was the analytical caster that is looking at all these little things, you know. Like these little things make or break. Ask you definitely Doram. Alright. Doram, I guess. So the next question is physical or magic Doram? Can it go to crush? I now know what to do with my priest doing PvP. Yeah. Not auto Lex. Your burst windows go out the window if you auto Lex. I need to... Do I change job first or do I dance first? How much time? We have 1 hour. Because I have to redo all my feathers. That is a pain. Priest is just auto follow. Fuck you, man. Don't be teaching the wrong things here, buddy. Van is known as the #1 auto follower. Like the way he follows people is second to none. He just equips everything that has move speed to follow people. Alright, I shouldn't have taken this actually. Fuck. I actually... Ah, that's not too bad. Carols echo softly through the tree. A mitten and in mine feels just right in this world of glowing white. The star above hum, what's who we know. Cue stemworms, my guy. The clock ticks slow, but I don't care. Time freezes with you there. Jingle all the way, but the rhythm don't stay. Rewind to the vibe, keep the carols on play. From the Grinch to the Glee, every heart's on the mend. Christmas bars hit harder, this joy never ends. Sleigh bells ringing in the crisp night air. Gifts keep stacking, joy everywhere. Oh no, this guy is auto farming. And I pulled some mobs away, so he's running around like a crazy person. Should only priests have heal and rest on auto during PvP? I would say you might need like some way to know your buffs expired. It could be blessing, it could be assumption. I think I said at the start of the stream that it would be good to have assumption on auto so that you immediately know if your teammate has been dispelled. Alright, I'm gonna be right back, guys. Gonna let this quest run for a bit. Then we're gonna be changing classes. Finally, we haven't changed classes for 3 weeks. We've been a paladin for 3 weeks.
please trust me ได้ไหมเป็นถึงแล้วผมจะดู bad แต่เธอจะไม่ sad แบบนั้นไม่ใช่ good boy ที่เธอ have but pay you จนใช้ไม่ทัน That's right ไม่จุกจริงมันกับมัน You will having fun ตั้งแต่จันยานอาทิตย์ไม่มีเหงาในทุกๆวันเขาบอกผมจะชู้อย่าไปเชื่อที่คนอ้างเขาบอกเดี๋ยวก็รู้แมนหันดูตัวเองบ้างไม่พูดกันจะทำให้ดูคบกับผมไม่มีหรอก feeling blue cause only you ที่ผมยก control will loving you like a man do because I'm not too sure จะให้ผมทำยังไง Hope you're not so cruel หวังว่าคุณจะเข้าใจ I got only you all my heart shaking through not toxic not my boo baby please trust me ได้ไหม just me and you baby it's alright only us two ไม่มีคนอื่นได้ hold your hand tight ไม่ว่าจะเรื่องไร keep our smile ไว้เพราะผมจะไม่เปลี่ยนใจหมดปัญหากวนใจแบบ time skip แค่คุณเรียกหา I'll be there now wait a minute ผมสัญญาไม่มองใคร even just a bit มีคืนคุณคนเดียวตลอดไปแบบไม่ต้องคิด baby please เชื่อผมเธอไม่เคยคิดสักนิดที่คิดจะนอกใจกี่รายกี่พันที่ผมเจอไม่เหมือนเธอเลยอยากจะบอกไว้จะ Facebook หรือ IG อะไรที่มีเธอเช็คได้เลย But it's waste your time that's why I'm shy cause me being only you ตามเคย cause I'm not too sure จะให้ผมทำยังไงผมทำยังไง Hope you're not so cruel please not so cruel หวังว่าคุณจะเข้าใจ I got only you all my heart shaking through not toxic not my boo baby please trust me ได้ไหม just me and you baby it's alright only us two ไม่มีคนอื่นใด hold your hand tight ไม่ว่าจะเรื่องไร keep our smile ไว้เพราะผมจะไม่เปลี่ยนใจ Yeah, panicสิฝนสิบ now still around me มันที่เขาบอก even someone down I vow ถ้าเธอ now เดี๋ยวผมกอด making you proud since now จนแก่เท่าจนผมงอก finally found the one who I need help ผมไม่ได้หลอก Yeah cause I'm not too sure เคยจะเจอชู้จะให้ผมทำยังไงต้องทำยังไง Hope you're not so cruel please not so cruel หวังว่าคุณจะเข้าใจ Yeah all my heart shaking through not toxic not my boo baby please trust me ไม่ได้ไม่ just me and you baby it's alright only us two ไม่มีคนอื่นใด hold your hand tight ไม่ว่าจะเรื่องไร keep our smile ไว้เพราะผมจะไม่เปลี่ยนใจถ้ามันไม่ใช่คุณแล้วจะให้ผมไปรักใคร
Checking on the mic, 1, 2. Checking on the mic, 1, 2. On rock watch my yeah. The 아지양 나. Flexing in the mirror, but the cracks show clear. Talk so was a full puzzle, cattleman go clear. All that fake bravado, man, it reeks of fear. Gente no has no ears, still with like jet beer. Got the crowd leaning, every word's a grenade, like it deal damage. Oh my God, why so savage? You just background noise, static in the charade. ยกมาทั้งเรย์ขนมมาทั้งแคท but all I see just a dog raid every bar you spit evaporates thin เหมือนจะฟินแต่ให้ตายก็ไม่ชิน Need me to teach you how to win Where your highlight Why you dimming the glow Step in the ring And I'm running the show Where your highlight Why you shine too low When the heat's on You melt, you fall While my highlights shine bright Till you can't dim me You're a knockoff Nothing authentic Every line I drop is a piece of peace But I'll shatter your facade Watch the chaos increase Let's start it count Are you okay? Yeah Get ready
Welcome to Kappa. We offer the best services here in the kingdom's capital city.
But your words got no weight I'm a full course meal You a microwave plate Try to flex
Oh, not yet,
Miss the gym.
motherfucker.
Your whole career's like a broken limb Weak and slim spotlight thief Caught red-handed in the beam Highlight your whole life Still ain't part of the team Glow fake counterfeit Shine on the plastic crown Step in my side Snatch it and shine The circus down Every bar you spit Evaporates thin เหมือนจะฟินแต่ให้ตายก็ไม่ชิน Need me to
sure eventually.
Why you dimming the glow, stepping the ring, and I'm running the show where you
Welcome to Kappa.
Why it shines too low when the heat's on? You melt, you fall. While my
Welcome
highlights
to
shine bright so you can't dim me. You're a knockoff, nothing
Let's
else
see.
candy. Every line I drop is a piece of peace, but
I think Doram.
watch the chaos increase. Let's audience count and you see.
Alright, we'll play Doram too.
Are you okay?
I need to redo my feathers anyways.
Listen. I see through the smoke every line you rehearse. A shallow verse,
Welcome
your
to
style's a
Kappa.
jerk.
We
The
offer the
audience
best
yawns,
services
ain't feeling
here
the
in
curse.
London's
I'm the
capital
highlight
city.
kid,
Close
watch
your
your
eyes
bubble
and
burst.
feel the sheer power of magic.
Why you dimming the glow, stepping the ring, and I'm running the show where you highlight.
I haven't changed jobs for
Low when the heat's
a long time, so
shine bright so you can't dim me. You're a knockoff, nothing authentic indie. Every line I drop is a piece of peace, but I'll shatter your facade, watch the chaos increase. Let's all this count and you'll see. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Yeah, so funny. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? So funny. Yeah, so funny.
alright, there we go. Let's do the feathers first. The feathers will take the longest of time. Will take the longest time.
Yeah, just walk too long, teacher made it pop yeah, I woke up alone, may I couldn't act on I'm getting it on the bone. But you're just gonna away, come back home, die my hope.
Should we
Say yes, so
dismantle everything?
driving through this feeling blue tonight.
I think we don't dismantle everything.
Outside just to see you
We don't dismantle everything. And let's try putting them in first.
eyes closed to make me forget the reason I met you tonight. Hope I didn't waste your time, she might. 'Cause there's something I didn't told you yet. Was every mile's a fight. Only one
Let's see.
for me, you know, right?
7.
Just one more night, and it was you that I'm missing every night. Till the sunrise and every star that I'm wishing. Your whole white glowing so bright. Pray for a meeting, hope it blesses. I knew that you know it, that I'm missing you.
Alright, let's do this. And wait, let's see.
I'm missing you.
And this one needs to be sky. And let's not touch these. This one maintains on sky. It's 15 sky.
Thinking about the night you so kind, being my soul for you. Talk that mind, should I say it over you? May I check on by night, how you go come by your
Move
side.
this into space.
Oh, giving you my life, but time is passing too fast, so cruel.
Restore all of these.
'Cause every mile's a fight. Only one word from
Right,
me,
and
can you live with me? Just
space.
and it was you that
This one becomes
every night.
time.
Sunrise and every star that I'm wishing. Your whole white
This is
glowing so bright. I pray for a meeting, hope it blesses. I knew that you know it, that I'm missing.
dark.
I'm missing you. I'm missing you. Yeah, checking on the mic, 1, 2, haha.
Alright, let's fuck it. Let's just do everything from scratch. Might be easier. Let me run the better calculator. See if there's a better way to. Let's see if there's a better way to optimize this. Right. Let's go to Doram.
Okay. I have 8:45 day nights. Let's see. I'll just put these time 9, time 9, and time 9. Okay, and space 10. Space 10. Wait, let me just show you guys what I'm doing so it's easier. Can you guys see it? Got optimizer. There we go. Let me blow this up. Right, so we put our time space in. Space. I have 3 space. Okay. My sky is 14, 13, 13, 13, 13. Alright. Let's just put this 999 and save the profile. Doram DPS. Alright, what's my unslotted? I got 24 times space. I have 9 of this, so that is 854. 4 light dark. 20 of these. Okay, so save the profile. So let's see. Oh, what the fuck? What's my profile? Right, fine, whatever. Should be it. Alright, so let's optimize this for... Wait, it's not done yet. I have 4 light dark. 24 times space. $854, right? Yeah. 812 Skyterra. Right, 12 Skyterra. And we save. Alright, then we go to optimizer. Let's do this PP attack. So optimize this for ignore and PDEF, MDEF, PDEF introduction. Let's see. Let's see what it gave us here. Sorry, Howder, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I was thinking we just do like 10 on attack and then 7 on defense, or maybe 8 on defense. But I just don't know if we have enough to make 8 on defense. Let's see what the optimizer tells us. see what the optimizer tells us.
All I need just one step instead of make his glory.
God, this optimizer taking so long.
บ่อยครั้งที่ใจแค่อยากมีใครสักคนเฝ้านั่งคิดจนไม่สนในเหตุและผลตั้งแต่ได้พบเธอเราแต่อยู่ในภวังค์หัวใจที่พังกลับมาเต้นดังแบบไม่ทันระวังอาจเพราะเธอมวยสวยเอกจนฉันอยากทักเธอคือแบบเธอตัวเล็กตรงสเปคแบบไม่เคยพบเคยเจอเบาในฟ้าประทานตรงตามมาตรฐานที่ชายไทยต้องการคงยากที่จะเก็บอาการจนต้องเดินเข้าไปขอเบอร์ You so nice to meet you I misheard need you thought I kept it cool but my pulse wanna tweet you call it love at first sight I'm sightless you a stranger but my mind sign rights priceless I fell in love with a stranger now everything's stranger stranger smile stranger touch strange how fast I care this much I fell in love with a stranger turn my lane to a changer from who's that I never leave you a stranger but you feel like we why am I falling for a stranger don't even know your last name your playlist your flavor but my heart wrote you in like it's doing me a favor yeah I'm falling for a stranger I do overbite that but
Alright, let's see what options they give us. What the fuck? Wait, something is wrong here. Ah, okay. Wait. Space. Oh, my spaces didn't save. Space I have. Alright, I'll just restore everything actually. I have three level 10s. So this is 670 times space. No, let me restore these two too. 670 plus 210 is 880. Oh my god, where's my 5 tier 7 light darts? Right, with this. And we'll do like 8,000 of these. This doesn't really matter much. And 604 light dark. Okay, now we run it again. Let's do 10. Let me just equip the other stuff first so we get ready. One more time. This optimizer takes some time to run anyways. What's up, Helder? Welcome to the stream. I'm just doing some stuff off screen, so I'm ready to change classes quicker. Wait, let me just open a orange box. Meh.
What more?
And it was you that I'm missing every night till the sunrise and every star that I'm wishing your whole body glowing so bright. I pray for a meeting, hope it blessing. I knew that you know it that I'm missing you. I'm missing you. Yeah, yeah, checking on the mic 1, 2, haha. Yeah, missing you. Yeah, yeah, checking on the mic.
Still running? Jesus.
Yeah, reruns of our talks play on repeat. 1,000 miles away, but I hear your heartbeat. Your life's a melody I can't unhear. Every word you spoke, it still feels near. Pictures and frames, they mocking me still. Time a thief and it stole my will. Tides of regret, crash ocean spill. You left a void no one can fill. 'Cause it only you that I'm missing every night till the
Alright, let's see what they give us. Attack 12, defense 3. The fuck? Time, space, light, dark? Nah, man. The fuck? More P-Def. Alright, let's run this again. Like, no way this is any good.
And I know it's hard to say it through, but one word that's true. I'm missing you.
No way this is any fucking good. Wait. What's the ignore on this? Oh, ignore is crazy high. What was it? 1.6? 1.6 passive ignore? Plus weapon, plus enchants. That will put me at a yes amount. Let's just put it that way. Sorry, I'm just doing everything off screen. I have time. I need to change my puppet cards too. Get my goblin leaders back. Stem worm. Momentous. Alright, let's see. What's the highest ignore PDF they can give me? 1655. What's this? 12 attack and 3. Surely, I mean, I feel like this is putting so much Nah, no way this is any good. No fucking way this is any good, man. No fucking way. I'm just gonna do me, man. This is no way that build is any good. Alright. This fucking feather optimizer. I'll just do it my way.
Checking on the mic, 1, 2. Yeah, on that.
Checking on the mic, 1, 2. Yeah. Yeah. Another.
Right.
Yeah. Time กลางคำถามนับพันคนหายใจทิ้งกันแห่งค่าไล่ฟันแม้ต้องทนอย่างอดกลั้น Keep rise up ที่พึ่งผลักดันต่อสู้ฉับพลัน Making it fun ยังมีความฝันของเธอกับฉัน Yeah create history write it bold in the air
I have no high P attack here, so I'll use PvP. This is P attack 4. What's this? What's this? Just ignore.
Every scar a new direction. We don't just live, we're beautiful creation. Now it's time to sign my legacy. This is my signature. Create from 100.
And this is melee 2, melee P attack.
They'll be asking for more.
Do I have melee P attack here? No, I don't. This one I'll go. Do I have P def here? No, I don't have P def here.
My signature. Talking about style, we fly high so dramatic. No basic, out jing jung like we electric.
Do I have
Added fun, but do dumb
crit?
and habit.
Nah, this is not bad.
Crit
Crit boost.
Fantastic. This is my legacy written in sparks. A blazing signature in the endless dark. This is my legacy of fire
I'll
that
go
won't
this
fade.
15
A timeless
MDef.
echo of the choices I made. Every flaw is
This one I'll go P damage.
every scar.
This one is gonna be
We don't just live,
MDef 2.
creation. Now it's time to sign my legacy. This is my signature. Create from 100.
Alright.
So make her you draw, switch and switch floor. They'll be asking for more. This is my signature.
This is gonna be Grace Justice. I'm gonna change. How much time do I have? 25 minutes. Change the virtue to strength. So it's gonna be valor, sky, space, time, day. Right, and this is gonna be dark, light, divine, soul, and something else.
From a kid with the dream to the king of the scene. It wasn't easy, it wasn't clean. But every scar, every tear made the signature more clear. Now the vision is here without a single fear. So this time just for my legacy.
This is my signature.
Create from 100. So make her your draw.
Alright, I'll just put all the attack ones first. So I have an idea how much I can do for my defense, and then we will work from there. Work backwards from there, because this optimizer is giving me some pretty shitty suggestions.
What I'm living for, yeah, this is my signature, my signature. This is my signature, my signature.
Valor. So be sky, time,
Checking on the mic, 1, 2.
space, day, valor. Okay, so let's get all these to 10. See if we can get them all to 10. Or should I choose 6.8k M attack? Or 6.3k and 134? For 10%. Difference 10%. For 10% M attack. M damage versus 500 M attack. I think I would go for the M attack. I'll go for the first one.
Are you okay? Yeah. Get ready. Yeah, you talk big, but your words got no weight. I'm a full course meal, you a microwave plate. Try to flex, but you missed the gym. Your whole career's like a broken limb. Weak and slim, spotlight thief. Caught red-handed in the beam. Highlight your whole life, still ain't part of the team. Glow fake, counterfeit, shine on the plastic crown. Step in my zone, I'll snatch it and shut the circus down.
Okay, so all my feathers are done. How much ignore do I have here? 1993. It's 2k here. Is that enough? So the question is that enough? I have 2k.
Are you okay? Yeah. Listen. I see through the smoke every line you
Wait, let me just put
rehearse.
everything in.
Shallow verse, your
And let's see how much feathers we have extra, so we have a good idea on like how much I can afford. How much can we really get it to? All right. So let's see. I have 350 day. $354 day. 350 day. 350 day. That is. That is about 14 levels. So 14 levels. If I go 14 levels, I can go about 14 times 4. 56 more PDEF. Nah. It's not worth 54 PDEF. I'll change this to dark or night. For 54 PDEF? Nah, it's not worth.
But I keep it repeating all through this ride. You know any honey breaking me up my nine. The man ping pong and time to ping pong touch. I take a coke down.
Even if I do this, I'll be mine. Like pretty fucking tanky. Right. I think I'll be pretty fucking tanky. Alright, I can probably get 7, maybe even 8 on everything. Let's see how much I have left over.
Chase a ghost, a vision so fleeting, my sanity's gone, my heart's still beating for something.
all 7. Let's go to 8 here. 17. 17 plus 21. 17 plus 21 is 38. That's 2 tiers. 8. Alright, so this one can get to 8 too. Right, then this one can get it to 8 as well. Yeah, we can. 21. 21. 21, 42. Oh, nice! I can get all of them to 8. That's poggers, bro. 8, 8, 8. I can get this to 8 as well. Pog.
Like a message where I forgot to unsend, or it started since we're friends. From 0 point and increased to 10.
Soft and tender, that's the feeling I
9.
remember. My heart beat fast and trembles. Is it love surrender?
It's probably nothing,
Nice,
and
nice,
it
nice.
probably doesn't matter.
It's my stats like this. Oof. Jesus fucking Christ. Good ignore.
괜찮은 척 해보지만
티가 나나 봐 표정에.
These are without my cards upgraded, yes, either.
가슴이 너무 시끄러워.
사랑해요.
This feeling that I hide and untold.
이유도 없이 웃게 되고 It's kinda hard to say so. 이게 다 사랑인가요?
이것이 시작일까요?
Never know.
If I'm not meet you, 내가 당신에게 말해야 할 것 같아요.
사랑해요.
사랑해요.
이해하기 어렵네요. 내가 너에게 사랑한다고 말한 날부터 내가 좀 더 일찍 말했더라면 우리는 여전히 예전과 같을까요?
You be talking about your past like it's something you regret. I be thinking about a future like it already said. You ain't reading any signs. I've been glowing like a light, trying to play it off smooth, falling hard overnight.
괜찮은 척 해보지만
티가 나나 봐 표정에.
어떻게 해야 할까요?
가슴이 너무 시끄러워. 사랑인가요? This feeling that I hide and untold.
이유도 없이 웃게 되고 It's
I think we are fucking poggers right now. We are in a fucking crazy state right now.
이것이 시작일까요?
I'll never know.
If I'm not meet you, 내가 당신에게 말해야 할 것 같아요.
Life saving dried fish. I'm gonna put height here. Oh, auto French shrimp.
You say I'm weird, I say that's perfect. You hate your voice, I
put this.
replay every message. We stay up late sharing all our scar tissue. You make my broken stuff feel like a blessing with you. You ain't just cute, you a safe place too. You a late night talk,
Yeah,
you
I'll-
a brave
I
day
don't care.
move. Every secret that you drop, I just tuck it in my chest. Like how do I get this lucky? Still scared.
140%. 140%. I think I can get rid of this. Go for tiers. I'll still have 130. Thanks for sharing how to optimize the feathers. No problem, my way. That's my Marduk and my Taras. No, Hydra. I have a scale too. Let's do some math, right? Let me see. I also need to reset my medals. I forgot about that.
Reset some of these to 50. Alright, get this to 50. Whatever. Rest here. Alright, this is good. How much P attack is this? Oh, this is a bit low P attack. Why is the P attack so low? Let me do some calculations. Right, so most people's what is it? Mount equip. I don't really need this because I'm small anyways. People won't have 50 of this, so it's fine. This is fine. I don't have to reset this. Right, so let's say people have 40%. Oh, sorry. Brute, they're gonna have low, right? 0 brute and 4 size. So what's the highest combination can I get? Is it Scale Hydra? And Scale Hydra is 59.6. Yeah, Scale Hydra is the highest I can get. So I'd probably use Scale Hydra here. Scale Hydra. Right. Scale Hydra is the highest I can do. So I upgrade this. Where's my scale?
Every wrong turn still led me to the sky. Got a road in my rear view, stars in my eyes. This is life, this is all I know. Little scars, big heart. Watch me grow. I keep walking my dream, even if the ground shakes under my feet. Yeah, this life, this long wild journey I breathe.
I can collect this for additional 2%. Collect this for 1.5. Collecting this doesn't really do anything. Crit, I guess, doesn't really matter. I don't need these anymore. Okay, so I can upgrade one more. Goblin. Right. 36, 45 medium, 30% demo. Yeah, that's good. I need more card fragments. Reset this. Reset this. I'm not using these. Math. I need to upgrade my... One day I'll fly high through the sky. Okay. I can upgrade this just to get the P attack. Yeah, I'll do that. Where is it? Goblin Leader, just for the P attack. Alright, this is another 0.5% P attack. Okay. Alright, good now. Check my enchants.
be my answer. Whoa, baby, you're my place to go. No, you ain't tryna be kissed no more. Girl, you've been my core. Do you feel the same? Ain't you feel? We'll love
Give
you
me a
forever,
ignore
no
PDF here.
Grab
Fuck.
my arm, I'll take a look inside you. You can't contemplate.
My god.
Chill. And baby,
It's all my
girl,
binding
listen.
stones.
Something about you different.
It's fine.
And I can't hold this feeling. I'ma try
Alright.
to be someone that you missing. There's something about you that's the best. Maybe I should get it off my chest. And I told you
It's a movie
you're so
and
great, absolutely yes. Girl, you're sweet
can
like
make one like completely.
crush him, die, my pure sweet
Cause
like
it's
sugar
wrong.
free. So I gonna
I need to isolate my Discord audio.
every time I get a taste, I blush. Heart pop rocking every touch. Can't stop, won't stop. I'm stuck on us. So sweet, so sweet. Girl, you too sweet, too
Nah, you know what? I'm not gonna stream my Duke League, my Imperial Overrun POV. I'm just gonna end it right here, guys. It's been 4 hours anyways. So, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I will be recording it though, so maybe we'll post it up for next time. Anyways, this is gonna be all from me today. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream and I will see you guys tomorrow for the Tier Cup top 4. In the meantime, it's gonna be Zero signing out. Peace.
You said this ain't healthy. Maybe that's true. But I've been skipping breakfast just to binge on you. Girl, you're sweet like candy. Tab mention caution die my girl, sweet like sugar free. So I gonna hit you up all night. You my candy coated crush. Every time